Just Ruble Chandy,
the international entrepreneur and best-selling author, Ruble Chandy.
Great to be with you, Melissa, and good morning, Houston.
Hey guys, Ruble here. How are you doing today? I want to discuss something special today. How to overcome fear of rejection in sales. And you have a business. You're trying to build something. You're trying to build a, let's say, $1 million business or a $10 million business or a $1 billion business. Or you just want to live by. You want to make a living. Doesn't matter. If you don't know how to handle the things that I'm about to talk with you today, then you have no business. You figure this out, you have freedom, you have a lifestyle. So how can you win customers' trust? What is professional selling? Not the pushy used car salesman selling. How to sell professionally so you could move the needle in your business. That's what we're going to talk about today. Yeah. So Mark Cuban says it doesn't matter how many times you have failed, you only have to be right just one more time. You just need to be right just one more time. That's it. Right? So think about it. Go with that mindset. If you haven't rejected, oh my God, just like my mama rejected me, I don't feel good about this thing. I don't want to do this thing. I cannot sell. I know I have the best product. Why don't people buy from me? It doesn't work that way. Even if you have gold, they don't want to buy from you. If you say, hey, here's a bar of gold, can you keep it with you? Do you think people will get it from you? No. They will, oh, this is so sus. I cannot trust this guy. Oh my gosh. Why is he handing out gold? I have actually seen videos like that. People actually give stuff for free. They're like, no, what's the catch? What's the catch? I don't know. I don't know why you're doing this. So if you know this information, then your business is actually literally going to grow because you're learning how to sell authentically, sincerely. But if you don't have sales. You might have, like, you might break even, you might do some stuff and occasional sales from one person referring another person randomly. That's not business. That's just like trial and error. That's not what we're talking about. We need to have a system that will let you grow your business, scale your business to the next level. By the way, if you're in a country where you have Amazon, you can actually get 90 Days to Life, which will explain everything that I teach about sales and marketing and productivity and efficiency and how to manage a team and how to have the right mindset, psychology, and neurology in order to win in your business. But if you are also, if you already got my book, or if you're in the Western world, like Australia, UK, Europe, North America, US, Canada, Brazil, then you could be part of our tribe, which is Business Hot Seat / Apply. You could come in, be part of our conversation where we are helping businesses to grow like to the next level and helping them to increase their sales, increase their marketing effectiveness, and grow to the next level. But if you're from Kerala, India, reach out to our team member at the number, like pause for a second, get this number, reach out. We will teach you how to grow your sales, increase your sales and marketing effectiveness, and grow your business to the next level. That's what we're going to do. That is in Malayalam. Obviously, it's not in English. So this is for anybody who speaks Malayalam. You could actually reach out. You don't have to be from Kerala. You can reach out to Lina. Lina will guide you how you can get in and be part of our 1-year program, 1-year experience where you could learn how to master sales and double your sales and productivity effectiveness. So here's the thing. When you add so much value to your customer, selling is scary. Understand this. Understand this clearly. When you are adding massive value to your customers, selling is scary. Think about it. You go to a doctor. Did you ever feel that doctor was selling to you? Like, you go to a doctor and doctor will be like, hey, what's going on? And you're like, oh, I have boogers, whatever you say. Yeah. So all of a sudden the doctor says, okay, how long do you have the thing for? Okay, good. Do you have headache? Okay. Yeah, I have headache occasionally. Oh, is it do you have back pain? Okay, I do. Oh, is it radiating pain or is it like pricking pain? And they're like, oh, it is pricking pain. My gosh, this guy knows stuff. And then he's like, tuck, 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 tuck. At the end of it, he's selling you a medicine. He's selling a medicine. Do you think the doctor should feel guilty for selling a medicine? Oh my gosh, Could I sell it? If the doctor, you go to the doctor and doctor says, oh, thank you so much for coming. I missed you. Oh, what's going on with you today? And you're like, oh, I have like throat ache. Oh, poor thing, you have throat ache. Um, what else is going on? Oh, you have back pain. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Oh, and then after everything, at the end, the doctor says, I don't know. Really, I mean, the real thing is, I haven't treated many people anyways. I want to start with you. I want to help you first and figure out how to do these things. I mean, I read the books though. I read the books. I was like, I had like good marks and everything, and I was really smart in college. And when I was like in kindergarten, I got like first prize. I got 100 out of 100 for many of my tests. So I'm an A plus thing. But I think based on what you told me, like probably I think like you could take a Tylenol, or maybe you don't need to take a Tylenol. What do you feel if a doctor is saying like that? You feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to work with this guy anymore. He doesn't know his shit, right? So we don't trust them anymore. The same way, when you are talking to somebody, if you're adding so much value, understand your selling is caring. You're actually helping another person to move their life to the next level. That's the essence of it. And if you're doing that, then you could understand that you could sell to people sincerely, authentically. Makes sense? Before I tell you the step, let me tell you what is it. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Understand that without sales, there's no business. There is no business without sales. If you don't have sales, you don't have no business, right? And so I'm going to tell you the steps that you could use to get cutting edge growth in your business, to get more closing in your business. More people want to work with you. They're so excited to work with you. Why? Because like a doctor, you know the problem and you know how to diagnose the problem. And again, I could go deeper into this for the next 3 days, but I'm trying to cover as much as I can in a crazy speed so that you could get the best value from what I'm talking about. So first step is build rapport. Without rapport, without connection, nobody buys from you. So you need to have an intentional plan to build rapport with your customer. Figure out a way to build rapport with customers. Essentially, connect with them. This is another human being. How do you build rapport as a human being? You find something common, right? I have a child. You have a child. Oh, you have a child? Oh my gosh. We connect, right? You have a 5-year-old? I have a 5-year-old? Oh my gosh. We could connect because both of us know what it takes to change diapers and what it takes to do something else and so on and so forth. Connect with another human being. Every human is like yearning to connect. They're yearning to connect, right? So they just want to connect with another human being because they don't feel connected anymore, especially now. And whenever you're hearing this, it's so important to connect. So connect with people. And once you connect with somebody, then ask intelligent questions. Don't ask stupid questions, ask intelligent questions. Ask them, what's going on? What's the biggest challenge? Huh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And how's that affecting you? How's that affecting you? Huh. Got it. And intelligent questions to know them, understand them. Most people try to talk, they're not listening. So try to understand them, listen to understand. I talked about it in another video, so you could go back and check those videos to find out how to listen with empathy. And once you ask intelligent questions, then find their hell and heaven. What do you mean by hell and heaven? What it means is you find out what are the biggest challenges that they're facing. What's the hell they are in without your product? What's the heaven they can go to once they buy your product? Yeah? Find their hell and heaven. What is it? What's their hell? Where do they want to go? And what do they want to avoid? That's how you find it, right? Demonstrate how you helped another person to move from hell to heaven. Demonstrate that. Don't just talk, demonstrate. That's what they want to see. They want to see how you could demonstrate, right? Getting another person like them, just like them, to move from heaven to hell to heaven. Makes sense? And then the final and the most important step is one of the most important steps is invite them to buy, ask them to buy. And there are so many sales conversations. So many sales conversation, entrepreneurs, salespeople do. They just talk. At the end of it, they'll be okay. See you later. Bye. Why the heck did you go there then? You said invite them to buy. When you invite them to buy, there are so many situations. They'll be like, I need to think about it. Okay. You want to think about it? When do you want to talk next? Do not leave a conversation without discussing another action, because you are not serving them by saying, I need to think about it. Let me think about you and send you an email. That's not fair to them. Tell them it's fine. You don't want to buy. That's perfectly fine. Get yes or no or progress. A follow-up call. Most people say yes or no. You have to get the answer right now. Buy now. We don't need to do that. There are so many companies that I work with that are selling like $100,000 product, $200,000 product, $1 million product, one product. And can you reasonably, logically expect another human being to buy from you from your 1 hour conversation for $1 million? No, you cannot expect that. So always make progress. What is progress? Next call, next conversation, a follow-up conversation, next step. Having a clear next step. That is progress. I'll think about it, not progress. You didn't accomplish nothing, right? I'll think about it. Okay, I need to check with my wife. I'll get back to you. No, not an answer. I need to check with my husband. Get back to you. Not an answer. Answer is let's discuss the next step. And they're like, oh, I would. No, let's have a specific time because I care for you to avoid the hell and get to that heaven. In order for you to get to that heaven, you need to take action. So if you want to move to the next level, this is it. If you don't want, that's fine. I just want to let you know what you want to do. Like, oh, okay. So when can we talk? Next Thursday at 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. Which one do you want? Okay, 5 p.m. Okay, perfect. That is progress. Okay, that's how you make progress. And then build long-term relationship. You're not in for the short-term game. Keep in mind, sometimes life might be tough for people. For some people, life could be easy, depending upon so many factors. So many factors, literally. And if you're a person who takes a lot of times, generally speaking, to make money, make long-term relationship. Don't try to be rich overnight. Don't try to make money. Don't try to take advantage of people. Make sure that there is enough time for them to for you to make money, right? So some of you get lucky. You start to make money immediately. That's fine too. That's all good. But the bottom line is build long-term relationship. Don't sell yourself short by being short-term thinker. If you're a short-term thinker, you will try to sell to everyone and try to make money from these things like right away. Don't try to make money right away. Give yourself time. So, by the way, this is a principle that I live by. Always trust a glue salesperson. They tend to stick to their word. Okay, they're sticky people too. Yeah, makes sense. Very important wisdom that I learned in the last 10 years. Okay, pay attention to that. So my only sale that I canceled out of guilt, I was talking to a guy selling $1.5 pizza coupon in Bangalore, city in India, 2020, 2000, not 2020, 2000, 2001, something like that. So I'm selling this coupon door to door, and nobody wants to buy from me. Nobody wants to buy from me. I was like so mad. Oh my gosh. I started this job. Somebody told me this is the best way you need to learn sales. And then through sales, when I see this ad, the ad said I could make a lot of money. Initially, it will be zero money, just commissions. I get commissions or something. And then after the commission, once I really become successful, then I have a lot of memories coming in. Me and there was another girl. I don't remember the girl's name. And this guy told us, you know what? He's training us. He said, hey, you could be like Dhirubhai Ambani, because he also started just like small job like this, and he started working like this, and then he was filling gas. If you don't know who Dhirubhai Ambani is, he's one of the richest person in the world from India. He built a multi-billion-dollar company, Reliance, a company from India, one of the biggest companies in the world, was started by him. So the guy said, I don't even remember the trainer's name, young guy, like he was training me and this girl, like how to be multimillionaires. So now we are sending these coupons, and then I talked to this guy, And nobody wanted to buy from me except for this guy. I talked to him, and after some time, he started sharing all kind of horrible stories that he had. Like his wife left him. He has a horrible life. Nobody wanted to buy from him, and he's sad. So I really connected with him. At the end of it, he said, "Hey, can you buy? What can I buy from you?" And I said, "I'm selling this Pizza Hut coupons for $1.5." And the guy said, I'll buy two from you. I said, "Why are we first of all buying two? You are going to get the coupon discount anyway." So now I realized that he's dumb like me. No, I'm kidding. I didn't realize that at the time. I realize it right now. But the point is, he said, "I'll buy two from you." I said, "No, don't buy from me. Don't buy from me." He's like, "Why?" "No, I feel bad. I feel guilty to sell it to you because I listen to all of these stories. I feel like I'm taking advantage of you." He's like, "Okay, I still buy from you." And I said, "No, I'm not going to sell it to you." And I ran away without selling it. That's my story of sales, right? I think this was one of my first experience of sales. Ever since I hated sales, I didn't want to sell, right? I built companies and I had always have other people selling for me in the early stages of my career. I failed in multiple businesses. Later on, I built successful businesses without me selling because I figured out a way to do work around it. But everything changed when I learned how to sell. Because it's not about selling, it's not about selling. Selling is about persuading. Selling is about influencing. Selling is about getting other people to take action. Right now, hopefully, I'm selling you on taking action. Right? That's what I'm doing here. Right? So to do something, to dream big, to grow to the next level. Right? Selling is selling their own dream back to themselves. Selling their dream back to themselves. So in order for me to succeed as a person, as a business strategist, to help people all over the world, I need to learn how to sell. That is exactly what you're going to do in order for you to grow your business to the next level. That was my Lisa came to me. She was pretty good at sales when she came to me, but there was so much more to do. So I taught her the protocol that I teach. This a few more other things that I teach my advanced clients when I have more time with them. Building rapport, asking intelligent questions, find hell and heaven. But finding hell and heaven was something that she became really good at. Almost everybody that she talks to wants to work with her. And she learned how to demonstrate it, the result, right? And that's when she was able to move to the next level. She has no issues inviting them to buy. She always makes progress. Mostly, she gets people to buy from her right away, right? And she built long-term, amazing relationship that grew her business to the next level, right? So that's how you do it. You look at it, you ask them what are the hells, nightmare, danger, fear, problems. What are the things that they want to be away from? The heaven, the vision, what they want, what they desire, the goals, what do they want to move toward, and act in alignment, implementation, accountability. What do they want to do, right? What do they want to be accountable for? What's the next step? Always they have an action. Find out that action and help them to move toward that action. And you could actually authentically sell to people, right? So you start doing this. What do you do tomorrow? What you do tomorrow is learn to influence people, learn to build rapport. You don't need to study all of this tomorrow. You can actually learn how to influence people, how to persuade people. You start thinking that sales is not about money. Sales is about persuading people. Your child, your daughter, your mom, your husband, your wife, your dad, the stranger, whoever you meet. This is a chance for you to learn how to help other people to do what you want them to do, or help them to find their biggest dreams, right? So it's fascinating thing to persuade people. Sarah Blakely, she was a Xerox saleswoman. A Xerox saleswoman. She was selling Xerox copies, that printers, the thingy that we use in, like, whatever shops. And she was a saleswoman, and she's like selling. And she wanted to be an attorney, and she couldn't become an attorney. And she had a unique story. I'll share about that later. It's fascinating. She's my neighbor here in Florida, like not my next door neighbor. She lives 1 hour away from me, 2 hours away from me, to be precise. And she was selling, and her parents trained her in a specific way, which I will be happy to cover in another video. We don't have time. But what she thought was, she learned how to sell. Then she came up with an idea that changed the way women look at themselves. She had the background in sales. She knew how to build rapport. She knew how to ask intelligent questions and hell and heaven, and demonstrate how it worked for them. Ask for sale, just like I told you, and She knew how to make progress. She built long-term relationship enough. She thought, you know what, I could start a business. He started a business. That business became multi-billion-dollar business all over the US. It's called Spanx. You can Google the company, Spanx. She came up with this fascinating idea. Because she knew how to sell, that company became really successful. So was she really selling Xerox copies, or was she getting trained on becoming a billionaire? And you're like, oh, I don't want to be a billionaire. That's fine. That's fine. You want to be a millionaire? Okay. Yes. No. Okay. If you don't want to be a millionaire, that's fine. I want to make $50,000 a month, $50,000 a year. That's fine. Or whatever you want to make. Right? Think about it. Whatever you're doing, that's not what you're really doing right now. You're getting practice for something big that you're about to do next. So if you build long-term relationship, that's the direction that you're going. That's how you move your business to the next level. Makes sense? That is my invitation for you today. Until I see you, think about it. What can I do right now, today, to get closer to the next level goal that you have? Because you are ready to move to the next level. And you need to do this level in order to move to the next level. And I know the guy who told me that I could become like Ambani. I loved it. I loved that guy. I mean, he was selling crap to me, essentially, but the concept is good. Because whatever I was doing at selling at the time, $1.5 sales, that helped me. I screwed it up completely. That helped me sell for $200,000 one sale, right? One sale, $200,000 or more. I don't know the exact numbers depending upon dollar value. So here's the thing. If you are able to learn how to sell effectively, then you have a business. If you don't know how to sell, you don't have a business. So understand that and use that to grow your business to the next level.